All right, change makers. Thanks for hanging in there, you guys, and seeing it out to the end. I appreciate your presence here and your good cheer. Failure, financial collapse, heartbreak, disease, death, trauma, stigma. Have any of these lovely pleasantries come knocking on your door? Of course they have, because we all go through hard times. As they say, that's life. As an adult, standing 3 feet, 8 inches tall, as you might imagine, I've had my fair share of difficult times, hard times. As a kid, there was lots of teasing and calling nasty names. As a teenager, I was excluded from the thrills of romance and dating. Many failed romantic relationships. And then, just a month before my graduation from photography college, the dean invited me to his office just to tell me that nobody was going to hire me because I was a little person. Challenges are no stranger to me. At about 35, I thought I had it all handled. Well, I'll just do what everybody else does. I'll act strong and pretend like there's nothing painful happening. That'll do it. At that time in my life, I was living in Kona, Hawaii. I lived there with a bunch of my college friends on a beautiful fruit and flower farm. Paradise, right? On the outside, certainly. But on the inside, something very different was happening. In the morning when I'd wake up, instead of running out and picking papayas and avocados and running to the beach and watching guys surf, I woke up with gushing tears, thinking about how I might end my life. Maybe a bottle of pills. Maybe I'll just drive off the mountain ride. Maybe I'll just put a shot in the old noggin. Now, I didn't pray back then, but one night I found myself saying, okay, God, let's have it out. Either let me die or give me some help. Get me out of this hellhole, please. And as we would know what happened, because I'm still here, help came in the form of a friend who was carrying a book called The Diamond Approach. I followed him to a workshop that weekend and found out I had amazing non-three-dimensional experiences that weekend, and not on drugs. I was inspired to move to Boulder, Colorado, to be more engaged in that school. I learned so many things there I wish I could share with you, but the most important one was that if I followed my next step, if I looked at if I followed my next step and dealt with the difficulty in front of me, that what was most needed would arise inside of me. Just take that next step. Just like, I don't know if I can do this in high heels. When I was climbing up that pole at Polly, and I was struggling to get the next line so I could pull myself up, so I could take that next step.